All your heroes are gay. Julius Caesar changed the course of Western civilization. He had a relationship with King Nicomedes.
I know that everyone says this, but did Julius Caesar really have a gay relationship with the king of Bithynia, or was it just political slander? Well, the traditional story goes that around 80 BC, a young, naive 20-year-old Roman aristocrat named Julius Caesar embarks on his first ever adventure abroad, choosing to gain military experience by joining the governor of Asia in his eastern campaigns. Pretty boring, but colour enters the story when Caesar is given the task to fetch the fleet from King Nicomedes IV of Bithynia, a Roman ally. This should have been a pretty quick task, however, Caesar took his time, a suspicious amount of time, in the king's court. Now, what would a naive young Roman aristocrat on his first ever trip abroad get up to with a decadent, aging, lecherous, old Eastern king? Well, according to Cicero, Caesar was led into the king's bedroom, and the virginity of the one sprung from Venus was lost in Bithynia. This story would travel far and wide, even years later when Caesar became a consul, think shared presidency with Bibulus, on an official edict. Bibulus, a staunch conservative, Caesar was a populare, a reformer. He allegedly referred to Caesar as the Queen of Bithynia, and even later, according to Cassius Dio, Caesar's own soldiers teased him about the indecent affair, but Caesar swore an oath in anger that it had not happened. So I think it's quite reasonable to say that it was public knowledge, but this doesn't mean it was true. We need to recognize that during this politically charged time, one's public image and reputation was of the utmost importance, and one's sexual morality, their pudicitia, was critical in proving yourself to be noble in character. And one of the easiest ways to undermine a young, up-and-coming, generally handsome political opponent is to accuse them, or at least spread rumors about them, of their sexual misconduct, which included these passive homosexual relationships with older men. Now, this wasn't illegal, and in the higher classes they were perhaps even quite common, but this doesn't mean it was moral in the eyes of ordinary Romans. And this is evident in Cicero's defense of Marcus Caelius, who was accused of sexual immorality. Cicero said, "As for the objections you have raised concerning my client's morals, as for all the fuss made by his accusers, not through criminal charges but through backbiting and slander, Marcus Caelius will never feel so bitterly about that as to regret that he was born not ugly. Those slanders are spread around against all who as young men have been marked by an attractive figure and distinguished appearance." So it's evident that allegations questioning the pudicitia, the sexual morals of young Roman politicians, was common and very effective, for it diminishes the prestige of the receiving party, tainting their name with depravity and immorality while bathing the accuser in traditional, uptight and conservative Roman virtues. And throw this in with the Roman stereotypes of these Eastern kings being decadent, sexually immoral with young boys. Well, that's the perfect environment for rumors like Caesar being the receiver of Nicomedes' swollen goods to arise. But do you think it happened? Because the jury's still out. Well, let me know in the comments below, and thanks for watching.